Yesterday, I shared with you how to give users access to tasks section in QMC and allow them to reload tasks. Today, let's bump that up a bit and build task management permissions. Task management permissions are appropriate for more advanced users. Think Qlik app developers. Let's get started. So the first step, just like yesterday, is to create a new user role. To do that, let's go to the user section, double-click a user that needs task management permissions, click the Add Role button, and enter the name of the new role. I'll call mine Reload Task Manager, and I'll click the Apply button. Okay, so with the new role created, let's give this user access to the tasks section of QMC. We already created a rule to do that yesterday, so I'll just repurpose it today. Here's the rule, and what I'll do here is click this plus button, then switch the name property to roles, and type in the name of the new role. This will tell QlikSense to give access to the tasks section for both Reload Task Initiators and Reload Task Managers. Lastly, I'll update the description to reflect the fact that the rule is intended to give access to users in the two user roles. And I'll click the Apply button to save the changes. Okay, so let's jump over to user's PC and confirm that the user can access the tasks section in QMC. I'll refresh the page, and there you go. Tasks section is accessible, but it's empty. Let's fix that. I'll jump back to QMC and create a new rule. Let's add the name and the description for this new rule. Next, let's select Reload Tasks as the resource filter, and for actions, let's select Read, Update, and Delete. We'll add a separate rule for task creation, and I'll show you later why. For conditions, let's do this one. Users who were assigned a Reload Task Manager role can see, update, and delete reload tasks of apps they have access to. And I'll select only in QMC as context. So let's click the preview button to see the impact of this rule once it is created. And remember, sometimes you'll need to click the preview button twice for it to actually show you the results. Okay, so in my case, that looks right. I only assigned one user the Reload Task Manager role, and I know that those are the reload tasks of the apps that the user has access to. So all looks good. I'll go ahead and click the Apply button to get this rule created. And back on user's PC, I'll close and reopen QMC to see this change take place. This is one of those rules that require full closing and reopening of a browser to see the results. Okay, so now I can access the task section and see the tasks. Let's try editing one. And great, that also works, just as expected. Next, let's get the task triggers to show up here. Back in QMC, I'll click this Add Another button and add the name and the description for this rule. For resource filter, I'll add the composite event and schema event, which is what Qlik decided to call event-based triggers and scheduled triggers. I'll enable all four actions and switch the name to roles property and select the new role we created earlier. This condition tells QlikSense that users who were assigned a Reload Task Manager role can have full control over task triggers. Next, I'll change the context to only in QMC. And since I can't preview the impact of this rule, I'll just click the apply button to get it created. Okay, let's jump back to user's PC and confirm that the user can see the task triggers now. And he can. Great. At this point, I can see, update, and delete reload tasks, but I still can't create them. And if I go back to QMC and edit the rule we created earlier, let's enable the create permission and click apply. I'll close and reopen user's browser, but notice that I still can't create tasks. It has to do with this app.HasPrivilege read condition. When you create a new reload task, it doesn't yet have an app associated with it. So when creating a rule to control app reload task creation, you won't be able to specify the app.HasPrivilege read permissions. We do, however, want users only seeing and managing reload tasks for apps they have access to. Okay, so now that that's clear, let's go ahead and create a new rule and add a name and a description. Select reload tasks as the resource filter, create as the action, and switch name to roles property, and select the reload task manager as the value. And lastly, switch the context to be only in QMC. So now the rule preview in this case is not very helpful. We can create so we created a rule that will allow creation of any reload tasks. It really should just display a user that can create reload tasks, but instead it's displaying a user and a list of already created tasks, which is confusing, but all it's saying is that this user can create new reload tasks. Okay, so now that the user has access to the tasks section of QMC and is able to create and manage both tasks and task triggers, let's fix this error that we'll get if we try to reload an app. As a reminder, this the users will get this error because of lack of app update permissions, which are needed to update an app with new data. So back in QMC, we've created this rule yesterday that gives app update permissions. Let's modify it a bit by telling it to also give update permissions to users that were assigned Reload Task Manager role. Here's a new name and a new description and a new condition. So users that were assigned either Reload Task Initiator or Reload Task Manager role can update apps that they have access to in QMC. I'll click the preview button to make sure all looks good, and it does. So I'll click the apply button to get this rule updated. And now that the rule is updated, let's jump back to user's PC, reload the page, and confirm that the user can successfully start a reload task, and he can. So there you have it. App reload management permissions are built. Now you can go ahead and select the users and assign the reload task manager role to them, and they'll be able to manage tasks in QMC. That's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow with another video sharing more Qlik Sense admin tips and insights.